Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, you're here for another reaction, and today I am reacting to The Umbrella Academy Season 4 Episode 6, the finale of the entire show. First off, it is fucking roasting. So I'm wearing a tank top, it's practically the same colour as my skin, I don't care, it's so warm. Like, you know, like in COVID, everyone's like, oh, shirts up here, and everyone's in shorts down below. It's shirt up here, boxers. It's I need to breathe, but thought I'd get that out of the way in the first place. But yeah, as for the finale for the show, I really enjoyed this show. This season, I'm gonna wait until I see how this final episode is, because I feel like we probably needed a bit more time with this season. I really do. Now, if they are able to pull off, great. If they aren't, then it is what it is. But I got three solid seasons out of this. Really, the first one and second one specifically were fantastic. I even actually enjoyed. I really enjoyed the third one as well. But this one, I just need to know how the story ends, because again, I'm a bit sort of, where's everything going? It feels like there's so much stuff going on, and yeah, so I'm interested to see how it does end. But where we did leave off, where we did leave off at, where was it? God, what was the final scene? Thinking about, oh yeah, Abigail is a big old alien monster that's pretending to be Psy, killed a male Gene, and now they said play the song, so they're now going to try and infiltrate the place where Ben and Jessica is, and it looks like the others are off doing their own thing. That's what I mean. That's the main thing. But whereas Reggie and Viktor are on the way to there, the others are quite a big distance away. So what exactly are they going to do? How are we going to get there? Everyone's doing their own thing. Klaus was buried alive, and some of the dead dog. Allison sort of saved the day, but she did kind of save the day using some of her cool powers. So she's helped him them track down Klaus. Fucking Five and Lila were together for 7 years, and now they're on their way back. Diego and they're coming back to probably 7 years in the future. So I don't know how that is going to work. But Diego and Luther were out fighting CIA agents and found out the grass isn't always greener. Was that about it? I think so. Yeah. It's just, that's what I mean. It's so chaotic and separate that I don't know how they're going to make an organic finish. So, but rather than bitch about it before I've even seen it, let's jump into it, because they might actually be sick of their job, these writers. Anyway, so I hope I enjoy this episode. I hope I enjoy this final episode of The Umbrella Academy, and I hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do other reactions to other things. So if you're interested, I do Marvel stuff, DC stuff, trailers, Star Wars stuff, and other big shows like House of the Dragon, the Rings of Power. What else do I do? The Boys, things like that. So I just thought I'd throw this in here. I never normally let the intro do any intro there, but I just know that some people have been watching this, and they, I just want to know that I'm here. I do stuff. If you are interested. So yeah, other than that, see you on the other side. Right. Oh shit, almost like hold on, that's like a summoning call, so it's almost like it's awakening the sleeper cells. Oh, it's America. I was about to say we just have weapons everywhere. Oh my god, there's so many people. How big is this cult? Nice. Simple. Elegant. They actually kind of get me quite jacked to sacrifice myself. Oh my goodness. That did not look good.
No one takes a shot unless I give the order, is it?
Oh, he's a man of his word.
Be a way to negotiate with them, and at the very least it could buy us some
There's
time
no negotiating with them
before they become the clan.
unless he recognizes it's his wife. These two fucking doofuses.
Man, we gave him hell back there, didn't we? Meanwhile, I'm married to the hottest, smartest, most most psychotic chick.
Yep, yep, and she's also banging your brother.
Yeah. I'm an aging stripper. Living alone in a condemned building.
Where's Sloane, actually? How did we not track down Sloane?
Who sniffed out a global conspiracy? And Five couldn't even do that. He's been working there for years.
He's got a very good point, Luther.
Big fat.
That was fucking solid from
No
you.
one can take that away from you.
Yeah, also, he's got his trousers off around the kids.
Huh? Take your shoes off. Look at the ring. Oh, it's got a little bit. Keep that.
We should shoot every last one of them.
He's definitely not helping.
Excuse me?
Every word out of your mouth is a perfect little pearl, right? Not to be questioned because you think you know best.
Oh, he's giving it away. Oh, is other Gene gonna know?
I am there.
We're not giving him up.
And you never listen. But I've got your attention.
Oh, that's creepy. Jesus Christ, get away. Don't want to even... Brother,
Brother,
He just be some sniveling little mama's boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ almighty.
Finish his dissertation.
Oh! Who's the mama's boy now? Also, all the police officers standing there just let that happen, by the way.
My compatriot.
She started the movement.
And we continue it. Continue the manipulation.
Having the spine to see it through, B. No matter the... Might want to give that a light sharpening.
That's something that Nick Offerman probably would say in real life.
It's possible they solved the cleanse without us.
What the fuck are they doing there this time? Did they maybe go back to 7 years? No, hold on. Stop! Maybe time didn't change then when they're in the underground thing. Maybe time... No, how does that work then? Because every time they... Right, bear with me. I'm trying to work this out in my head. Every time they travelled, it was always at that time running parallel at that time. So is it that every time that they travelled before they then travelled back, it stayed in that time, which is why time hasn't progressed? Time, I'm just saying time over and over again. Because, or did they return to the timeline and then travel back using the blinking?
you're back.
Oh, yeah, look at the guilt. The guilt already.
Missed you. Yeah.
Oh, I hope you feel awful, but at the same time, it makes... you know what? I kind of do, but I don't, because she waited years and years and years and years before she eventually gave in. She was lonely. They needed companionship. I get that. But there's a part of me that's still like, I feel so bad for Diego. And I don't think he would, if he knows the truth, I don't think that he would be able to comprehend what they've done as okay. Gosh, that would be harrowing for her. Like, how is she not screaming and tears and sobbing? I know she is. I know she is crying, but wailing in her face, like, ah! like
I'm just sad to see you.
What? Everyone's just here?
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Oh,
Aww.
Husband gutted her like a trout.
What?
Some people just aren't cut out for marriage.
That's funnier thinking knowing that it was your wife that did it.
Do it my way.
I need to borrow a tire iron and a Sharpie.
Oh, Victor's gonna infiltrate?
You're late.
That easy, huh?
Broke down, so I had to hoof it the last couple miles.
That easy.
Like I said, nobody goes inside.
Your powers. Thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you even more. Get the fuck.
Victor?
Oh! Oh my god, you're an abomination.
We don't need your help.
Oh my god! Ah! 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 I don't know how we're gonna save them.
That's the neat thing. You don't.
Oh.
Deputy Director Ribbons is a keeper, along with some other agents of the CIA.
It's your boss. Turns out Gene and...
It's called thinking, Luther. You should try it sometime.
Bitch.
Oh, shut up.
I do think. I think you're an asshole.
Not had his nap.
Can we just not?
Don't talk to my wife like that, man. Not around here. Not during Christmas.
You gonna do something about it, fuckface?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna KI... Is there something going on between you two?
Diego.
Holy shit. Oh, wow. Holy shit.
What?
I didn't see that one.
Shit, I was right.
Should we go? We should go.
No. We're not going anywhere. No one goes anywhere.
Okay, you need to listen to me. All right? No matter how strange this sounds, just listen.
Yeah, you guys are not being quick enough
Five and I,
to explain what happened.
we've been lost in a subway. We were searching for 7 years, Diego.
Fucking hell, that's a lot to take in.
Do you love him?
Ooh, that's a strong question. That's breaking someone's heart.
Do you love him?
Hey, stupid grown-ups, check out the TV.
Why is someone interrupting his moment? TV's not important as this. Oh, Ben, maybe.
It's changing both of you. Into what?
Abominations!
Sure. I'm not leaving her, Viktor.
Let him know that the only way for her to survive is if he leaves her.
That's Dad checking.
If he truly loves her, he would care.
I'm scared, Viktor.
Oh, sweetness. It's heartbreaking. You look like shit.
I want to go home.
Oh. No. Oh.
Back up, you idiot.
What are you doing?
I'm trying.
His fucking van. That's what I'm talking about. Soundtrack of the year. They just do it right in front of everyone.
You know, maybe you shouldn't have cheaped out on the brakes.
To be fair, new set
Also say maybe you shouldn't have fucked my wife.
is not a good investment.
Your family needs you. I need you.
Oh, come on.
Is that Jennifer?
Jesus Christ, she's worse than him.
This is Sniper Team 1.
Oh, that's a great shot they've got there.
Got eyes on the target.
Take the shot. Take the shot. Uh-oh. What in the Memoriesville is this?
Take the shot.
There it is. By the way, there's no way that any of them should know that this shot's coming. So no one should be able to stop that in time. Oh. 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 No, I've just... Why Ben? Why Ben? What in the fresh hell? Are they merging? They are fucking actually merging. What? I don't like it.
Come on, go get these legs and eggs. Come on there, big guy. What are you doing?
We can fly now? So not just levitate, fly is right? Yeah, how's that gun working out for you?
Wait for me, okay? Almost got killed over there.
Fuck you. Yes, this is what we should... Diego, that you should not be getting tackled like that. Fucking hell. Oh my god, fucking hell. That's disgusting. Why are you guys fighting during all this?
Come on, we gotta get out.
One of them's gonna get thrown into the big old beast, or they're gonna get absorbed. Yeah.
Fucking kill him.
It's over 5.
Oh, there we go. So that's something.
Shit.
Now, is he going to go make the sacrifice play? Or is that him just done? 5. Where you going, you little stroppy bitch?
On the contrary, it's time to face the inevitable.
Head on,
Bye, Gary. Thank you for your
Oh, bless you. Bye, Gary.
Why did I wait to take the shot?
Because you actually learnt your lesson. To be a good dad.
And that's a good thing, my love.
Bless him.
Because I was so lonely without you.
Oh, bless.
I was wrong. And you made it right.
Aww. Is this the is this the happily ever after I didn't know I needed or wanted, but I get? At least they go out together. You soppy teenage sack of shit. You best save the day. Ah! What the fuck?
Hey, wait.
Is there farting now? Is this like a little spot for all the 5s to go to? Like literally, it's run by 5s, and it's literally like it is holy shit. It is run by 5s. It is all the 5s frequent. It is literally just like Rick and Morty, where it is the Citadel of Ricks. Could someone get drunk 5 out of here?
We're all you from alternate timelines. Most of us here have given up trying to fix the problem.
Oh, okay. So we all just reside here now.
Broken timeline, man. There's only supposed to be one.
Oh my god, like the sacred timeline. Which one's that? Is that the one that which Viktor originally destroyed?
Not what, who. I will give you 3 guesses to figure it out.
Lead it.
Why you always gotta wreck shit? Brisket 5? Why? By
Brisket 5.
family, my siblings. Boom. Shattered to an infinite number of alternate timelines and an infinite loop of time. As we try and save the world.
So it is pretty much like in.
45,412.
Oh shit, that's a lot of time. So it pretty much is like how the current MCU's at the moment, where it's like there's one sacred timeline, but obviously that because it broke, bam, multiple ones that keep on happening, and those are the those are the branch timelines, and this is what this is. Yeah, that's make how I'm reasoning in my head. That's how I've working around with. Obviously, some people might be like, "Oh, this is before this in the comics." I'm just saying this is how at the moment I'm able to work around it. There's a lot of shit happening real quick here, you know.
Family is the problem.
Oh, what? No.
Destroy the world over and over again ad infinitum. Bingo.
No, our family's beautiful, and that's why he's shagging one of them and betraying the others.
Had an unexpected side effect. It shattered the timeline.
So we must die.
Infinite number of...
Am I the only one who's very
Nope.
That's what Ben was trying to show me. I was trying to pull the Durango from his body. I had a vision.
Oh, that was the vision. The perfect original timeline.
Thing that destroys everything it comes into contact with is a good thing?
I think so.
We need to let the marigold in our bodies.
Yeah, all of us at the same time.
We cease to exist.
And I wake up in the original timeline. Oh god, they might not even have their kids. They might not be together. Probably not. Oh, the fuck.
Will be erased from history.
Shit.
What about the other timelines?
No one will have any memory of this. Or us.
Holy shit. This is too much. This is way too much. It is literally complete. Oh, wow. This is too much.
Does anyone else not like this place?
Oh, self-sacrifice.
What happens
To be
first?
true heroes.
Lila, why don't you take the family to that crazy subway of yours?
But she needs to sacrifice.
Save yourself.
Hey, all the marigold needs to be destroyed, Diego. If Lila isn't here when the cleanse comes, it just restarts.
Right? You can't. Yeah, we all have to go.
I'm staying with my mom.
I mean, ultimately, she can join you in the cleanse. Once this erases, she can probably. Oh, bless, sweetie. But, I mean, it's. Oh my god, this is like. Because surely if they all just go, they all get erased from time. But then again, if she goes, then Claire technically wouldn't survive. Because if you erase them from all of existence and they never were, then that means that Claire doesn't happen. And neither does the kids between Lila and Diego. But then again, if they don't do it, everyone dies anyway. You just theorised.
What I do know is that you have to go with Lila.
Lila? Why had to go with Lila? But Lila has to stay with us. Otherwise, there's no point. I'm getting. This is a real turn out of nowhere. This should have been something. Okay, do you know what? I didn't want to judge it too early doors, but there's not long left of this episode. I just had a quick look, and it's the final episode. This concept should not be brought up. Removing credits 15 minutes before the end.
I don't want to sound like an asshole here, but if 5 is right, you leaving is not a good.
Right. Thank you.
Can't go.
Thank you.
Watch me.
Lila.
Okay, come on, everyone.
She's coming back though, right?
Stand around me.
She's coming back, right?
Right, come on, come on.
She's going to go back, right? Alright, hold on. Also, if they're waiting here... Okay, hold on. Stick with me here. Come on, come with me here. If this... This is another timeline. This is not the sacred timeline. So realistically, what's the point having me? Because once they get taken by by this merge and the marigold gets taken, etc., then it resets and it goes back to the original timeline. So if that happens, then these won't be here. So what's the point in putting them here?
It doesn't end until all the marigold inside of us is gone.
You don't know that.
The theory works out.
You do too.
He's been quite consistently when it comes to predicting the stuff.
I'm sorry.
Lila. Is she gonna jump off last second? Yeah. Oh. Well done, Lila. I don't know. You can't.
I hate you for this.
Right, if you're still here with me, people watching this, let me know what you thought at this point, because I guess she's emotional. Can't blame 5 for this. 5 is not the one that made this all happen. He's just the one that worked out. I felt something there, and I cry about a lot of things when it comes to shows and films and stuff like that. But I felt a little something, but I'm like, I don't know.
I'm sorry, guys. If I'd have known we were gonna die here, I would have cleaned up.
Your laundry's clean. Do you think they're gonna be okay?
Yeah. My family will take care of them. She'll never be alone.
Maybe we should go around the circle and share our favorite moments together.
There's gonna be none. They've fucking destroyed the world many times.
Barf. Let's not do that.
That's a really bad idea.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's a terrible idea.
I'm sorry you left Canada for this.
I'm not.
Oh, that was supposed to be sweet.
This is where I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
With my family.
I thought they were trying to rip on Canada.
I see you. I finally see you.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, well, I know you didn't, but
I know.
you did.
Hold on, okay?
Oh, these two. These two. Everyone. Who does 5 have?
Thank you for letting me be in your weird family.
Oh, you're welcome.
We'll see each other again.
Why not?
Be nice.
Oh, 5's being nice.
You know, I just want to say I love you guys. You are all assholes.
Oh, this hell wanted them to go out. That's it, get rid of those fucking timelines. Oh, look at the wee babby! How did they make it to the sacred timeline? I'm like so confused by this all. Oh shit! People not actually in the timeline. Like as in like, you know.
You might say it was just a normal day.
There she is. Aww. Okay. So that was. If you're still here, bless yous. Or yeah. That there was that as in that was the epicenter of where it was, so that was where originally maybe the academy was when they sacrificed themselves, but also if not that also was that like a homage to them to be like, oh, also here to go, there's this sacrificial, they sacrificed themselves so they got flowers, or was that like a, oh, they've spurted now, so there's going to be more marigold everywhere, which means everyone's going to be powerful, that sort of thing, you know? And that was my reaction to The Umbrella Academy Season 4, Episode 6, the finale of the entire show. Off the bat, it's only been 5 minutes since I finished it. It feels like, to me, they wanted to do 2 more series. And Netflix have gone, we'll give you 1 more and 6 episodes in that series. And that's what it feels like to me. You know? Could be completely wrong. Because what was done in these 6 episodes was not the best storytelling. It wasn't. It was. I've held back to, you know, to see how it works out. Now everything to do with Jennifer, to do with the cleanse, to do with all the things in which they wanted to do, but they've done this. It just feels it was not covered with enough time. It honestly felt like Netflix was like, we need to get you off the books, but we want to give a conclusion. We'll give you this and that's it. And of course they're like, right, we'll do the best we can just to get everything finished. But that's what it feels like to me, because it fell flat for me. Things weren't given enough time. I think that the whole thing to do with the cleanse, the thing to do with the cleanse, to do with Jennifer, to do all that, to do with then Lila and Five spending all that time together, to do with Abigail suddenly being like, yeah, no, this is the reason why I did this, rather than been anything like giving a fleshed out time, them having to sacrifice themselves. You know what I mean? It just felt, yeah, it just felt like it was not, it was rushed. So it's just sad. It's sad for me because I thought, like I said, I thought season 1 was spectacular, blew my mind, loved it. I then thought season 2 was great. Like I think about it to now, I think season 2 was just as good as the first. Season 3 then it also was different, but it kept me going. I really enjoyed it. It was great. I loved it. It was, and because it dealt with these characters that we knew were they sort of were. They annoyed each other and fucked each other over, but they cared, and they always came back together. And that's at the end they did. But at the start of this, I was like, right, cool. This is shaping up to be like, like this show. But then everything just went fucking haywire, and it's like, how? Yeah, I don't know. It's a shame. I'm interested to see what other people say, as in people who watch this, if they're gracious enough to comment. But I'm also interested to see what like the internet says, because listen, I know things get reviewed bomb, especially in this day and age, and I know that a lot of people will just be desperate to put down episodes that were, put down episodes just because they consider them woke and certain agendas and whatever the fuck, but. Ultimately, there'll be people that will still be like, yeah, it has to be. Yeah. I think it's fair. Like I said, I'm interested to see how people reacted to it. But I mean, here's the thing: is that I'm so about it that I'm like. Yeah, I feel like I could just end it here. I'm not going to. But I mean, I could end the recording. Like, it'd be like, yeah, I'll just go through my notes. Like, yeah, I'll just go through my notes. Like, it just turned into a big old blob monster. And I guess we watched The Blob, and that may have been like The Blob. But that's what they turned into. Anyway, yeah, let's go. I'm going to start with you. They played the song. The song was played. They came out in their forces, and it was all right. Came out in their forces. But that was, it just showed the sheer amount of people to protect them, how deep this goes. But ultimately, yeah, I think I'm just going to be like this all the way throughout. Maybe I should stop. No, so they end up speaking to the genes, very much making it obvious. Again, that was what was again tongue in cheek about this show, is that there was stupidity, and that moment when they were talking to the genes, Abby was making it very obvious it was her, and the others not catching on, but also her not catching on. She's making it very obvious. But in last her, do you think that's what you want to do? Like, it's real. It was real out of character for her to be portraying a character. She didn't do it with Sai much, so I don't know. I just yeah. I wrote down Luther a genius because realistically he's right. Five didn't see the whole thing, the whole conspiracy, whilst he was there. Ultimately, this boss mustn't have taken off his shirt the entire time for him not to notice the same, symbol that his whole family surround, But yeah, so I like the fact that Luther got the whole, yeah, you're a genius sort of thing. Like, it was good. Really enjoyed that. Gene sacrifice, again, having the gene killed the other Jean in broad daylight. None of the security, the people in tactical gear, big, didn't bat an eyelid, and he just killed in front of her, and that was it. I mean, talk about. I mean, listen, it makes sense why Abigail's doing that, because, you know, she saw what's happened and she decreed no more. She was like, yeah, we need to go back to reset, you know? So yeah, I get why she realised she did, because if she did, even if she did it, everything's going back to square one, you know? But yeah, that slaughtering right in front of everyone was just, it was what it was. Let's put it this way. I'm so bitter, I think. I think as the more I talk, the more annoyed I'm getting, actually. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Yeah, then returning to... Alright, then... Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the abomination that looks like Ben and Jennifer. That whole sort of creepiness, that looked great. I thought that was really good. Made me feel uncomfortable every time they're on screen. But again, their desperation to be with each other was only given to us in small doses. Again, it needed to be fleshed out more, I think. Again, that build-up of, oh my god, let's do more. And then it was like, rather than just be, oh, the birds and the bees are dying when we have sex, then it's like a bam. And then suddenly it's like, oh, I'm warming up whilst in the car, and then they're like these weird things. It could have been more of a build-up if they had more time. It just seemed so rushed to be like this is a fucking thing. They're fucking, and now they're gonna fucking kill everyone. It's like, oh, come on, dude. Yeah, but again, they did well to make it look creepy as fuck, you know. Lila and Five return to the family, and everyone's all turning up to the house. I don't know how they were able to get the call out, but everyone just turned up there, and luckily everyone was there. But yeah, turned up to the house. Them also realizing something's up. Diego putting it together. Five's reaction to, I get he's bitter, but come on, man. Ultimately, what you did was bad. I know you can't help what happens to you with your feelings and stuff like that, but you resisted that long. Eventually, you couldn't resist no further, and it's like his reaction to it. Diego should have killed him realistically, but he didn't. But yeah, them then realizing that Ben's. Yeah, I just felt like Five wasn't justified in how he was feeling. Diego was. I don't necessarily fault their relationship. It makes sense. And I thought the opening for them being together for 7 years was great. I actually felt the time in which I felt with them. I felt I'd go along with them. It made sense. I didn't like the fact that they were, like, you know, brother / sister, but also not, but also she was with his brother and / her brother, and you know what I mean. That's what I didn't really necessarily like. But what I will say is that opening of them like spending the 6 years together. That in that 3 minutes, I felt like that was more deserved than I think the story of. Like it explained more. I felt more from that than the story of the merge. That is the cleanse. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not speaking coherently. Maybe I'm a bit wound up by it all. But still, I just think, yeah. Yeah. Going off of this here. The truth going out. Ben hitting Viktor. To be honest, it was obviously the whole sort of showing what the actual timeline was like. Look, we didn't get anything about the actual sacred timeline before this either. It was just then there in this episode, and it was like, oh, this is what Ben showed. It's like, okay, it's like, you know, yeah, them all turning up then in the car. Suddenly the car stopped working. It wasn't on a hill either, by the way, so I don't know why it was still going forward. But then again, the car was fucked. they get blinked in after, everyone absolutely misses their shots, even though at point blank range. Viktor obviously got hit by Ben. Ben's like, oh. Reggie takes the shot again, delayed as long as he could because he wanted to trust Viktor, and Viktor was right on some sort of in this case, should have waited and then look if this worked out. The cleanse is what's supposed to happen anyway. But it's good to see Reggie finally learning something and actually being not too much of a savage himself. Yeah, them all trying to fight, and it just kept on getting bigger and bigger. I guess it kind of makes sense. It was just getting bigger and bigger anyway. Why it kept on getting bigger and bigger, I'm not too certain. When Luther punched the thing, why didn't it just take the marigold out of him? I don't know. Diego and Five fighting during all that. I mean, whilst all this is going on, they think they should be fighting. I mean, and I know the whole thing was like, why are you fighting when we're all about to die? And it's like, yeah, I get why you're saying that, but also, the people might say their love for her is so strong, or their hatred for each other in that moment was so strong. It's like, you can see a big fucking lava-filled creature that's absorbing everyone and everything in front of you. This is not being high on the priorities. And don't get me wrong, is that we can't have these sort of small gripes and things, and people be like that. You shouldn't really dislike moments because it's so small and insignificant. This was a fucking huge event, and they're like, this is where we throw down. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, Five then decided to leave after she says it's over, and him going, yeah, I'm done. Goes to show the selfish nature of Five. He's always been like that, and the only reason why he did return was realize what actually was wrong. Rather than go out a champ in the first place with them, he was like, right, well, fuck you. The only reason why I was here in the first place was because of Lila. Don't give a shit. Fuck you. It just showed him to be who he is, and left the others there. I will say I will say I did really enjoy the whole diner in one of the subway stations. I really did enjoy that. The whole concept of the multiple of fives there because of the multiple timelines, and that they're all there and rather than being able to fight it, they've just decided, well, this is it now. Let's just set up shop in this place. And people could just turn up and have their food. I like how certain fives have, rather than just be like actual fives, they just accepted it and then become waiters and cooks and stuff like that. But I like that concept. Again, it's that the concept of the citadel of Ricks and like the one place where like certain characters go to that deal with the multiverse and different timelines and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was great. But again, something I could have done more of than 4 minutes. Really enjoyed that. And then obviously once they realise that it's the family, we need to basically go. Him returning and just going, returning. They've obviously then gone back to where it all began, which is, the academy. And then going, it's us. We need to go. We're the problem. We need to get the marigold out of us. That moment of, it's self-sacrifice. And ultimately, it's a beautiful way for them to realise, are they actually heroes? This is what they've all been built up for. They don't want to do it. Obviously, Klaus was at the get-go saying, I don't want to kill myself. But it's either that or everyone goes. Now, this is where... Okay, sorry. Let me just go. Abigail and Reggie on that bench. Finally, her revealing to herself that, you should have let things die. You should have just accepted fate, but no. You decided to bring me back, and this is what happens. We need to restore things to what I was, because, this can't keep on going on. So I thought that was a nice little sort of send-off to them, despite how quickly it was. I was like, you know what? He's had an arc in this season where this version of him, he's still a bit of a savage, but he ended up sort of trusting his kids more, especially Viktor, who, other Reggie was a bastard too, and then also accepting it with his wife and went out with her, holding her hand. My chair's... Look how far my chair's gone down. Fucking hell. There we go. Look at me. I'm a giant now. Yeah. So yeah. What I will say, here's again. I said about it during the reaction. I will say again is that how does it work out in a sense of how is it that they can put them on the train and that means that they end up in the sacred timeline? Like surely, again we saw it. It's just showing it once they all merge that the timelines all start breaking down. So why is it that on the train they're able to make it the same line? How does Claire make it? You know, she is a product of her mother, and her mother no longer ceased to exist. You know, how? It for me, it just, I need an explanation how it works, because it just doesn't make sense to me. So that so much so that when she left and got to the station and Five was like, yeah, no, we have to go. And she got off the train and was like, oh, this is sad. She's saying goodbye to her daughter. But ultimately, I'm just there like, it took me out. It doesn't make sense. I feel like the show's gone out with a whimper, man. When it shouldn't have. It really shouldn't have. It should have stood tall and been like, yeah, 4 seasons. Some people might critique certain things because they're bigots and stuff like that. Ultimately, we delivered how we've delivered since season 1, and it hasn't this season. It didn't. This is one of the few times on camera actually post a reaction where I'm like, normally I'm like still a little bit in a high and I don't shit on things too much, but I feel like I am. This is more so than I did, and yeah. But yeah, her leaving the family behind, being like, yeah, no, be gone. I'm gonna do your homework and shit like. And then, yeah, we go back and they're all in their little sacrificial circle. And, again, what a moment for them to, again, something that was deserving of after the amount of time we spent with them is the fact that they are all going out together as a family with each other. It makes sense. That's what the whole thing is about, is that them returning to each other always as a family and going out as a family. It made sense. I just needed the ending to be more justified. That's that for them, And it wasn't fleshed out enough for me. But I did like them in the circle, and it wasn't like when they were like, he's telling them nice things, and they're like, shut the fuck up. Like, that is so in character for them. And Luther, sorry, and but then all them having like their little sort of things with each other just to see it through. Yes, I thought that was great, and it was making me a little bit emotional saying goodbye to them. And then, and I did, and I thought that was great. And I thought aesthetically, again, then Ben and Jennifer as the cleanse looked great. I think the monster itself was looking alright. I think the like sort of the red vines coming through the windows and the building were great, and absorbing them were great. Kind of remind me of in Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed when what was the creature again? I can't remember what the creature was again in it. It was the muck monster. I can't remember. It was oil. I can't remember. Absorbing them as at the end before he goes on to get on the fire extinguisher. Anyway, very niche. One of the best films of all time. Just saying, Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed by its full title. But yeah, I thought that was good build up, and then watching all the timelines get shattered. Yeah. Great. Then into the last part, the one sacred timeline, and they're all there as a family. Characters from previous turning up, and it's like, okay, how? Why is it just these characters here? How have the others survived? How's Claire made it through? How's the kids made it through? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, shit. And yeah. Yeah. And it being, this is the timeline now, it's sacred. And so I just, yeah. I need to go on the internet, I think. And it ended, listen, I thought the whole montage of showing everyone, like the cast, the crew, everyone like that. I always love those. I enjoy them. Again, so showcase everyone. And it goes to show how much of a good time everyone had and how much of a family this crew was, you know? So, yeah, I thought that was really nice. And then the flowers at the end. Is it symbolic? Is it showing that the marigold is now going to be here? Are they just flowers? You know, I mean, yeah. I'm interested in, again, know how, I don't know if they've actually finished the series. Again, I'm only on X amount of the Dark novels, so I don't know how they finish it, or if they do finish it, or if it's still going, you know. But I want to know if it ends with them being flowers. Just saying. But overall, if I am to sum up, I am disappointed. I don't think it was the writers behind it. I might be completely wrong, but I don't think it was the writers behind it for the reason why it ended like it did. They might have had their hands behind their back as they were doing it. But yeah, I'm disappointed in this season overall and how it ended. And I wished it could have been better. Someone posted yesterday on Twitter without any like revealing what about this show. But it was like, I don't think I've ever seen a good season 4 of a TV show. And there is good season 4s of TV shows. There is. But this does not come in that category. It's a shame. It is very much a shame. But yeah, I mean, it's over now. I just gotta hope everyone has a great career after this, and hopefully I can enjoy these people a lot more in the future. But yeah, so there it is. That's my reaction, guys. Probably lackluster, but it's my reaction nonetheless. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like the video. Let me know down below what you thought of this final episode. What do you explain things to me, please, about the kids, about the how they're able to make it to the original, the sacred timeline. Are they flowers? What do you think of certain parts of this episode? What do you think of this season overall? Just let me know in the comments. That'd be great. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get a notification every time I upload. A bunch of other people's videos around here to do with me and other people. Obviously, I did reactions to this. I also recently did reactions to... what else did I do recently? Oh yes, House of Dragons Season 2, The Boys Season 4, The Acolyte Season 1. I'm also currently doing reactions to Star Wars Rebels. I'm coming to the end of that. There's only 2 more reactions, I think, of that left to do. I also did reactions to Shooty's Doctor Who season, and his first season. That's up here. But I also did reactions to Doctor Who and my little brother Charlie. We're on season 3. We're at the season with Martha. That's where we're on at the moment. They're sporadic because it's hard to get them pinned down to do a reaction. And also do reactions to, you know, DC stuff. When this coming out, I'll be doing Creature Commandos and the Penguin season. As part of the MCU, I did the films. I did them with my mate Josh. Phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga. They're all up there. But I also do reactions to the TV shows. Have done since Moon Knight. So yeah, so if anything like that sounds like it takes you fancy, guys, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you again for watching. And I'll see you out there.